Hello, my divinities. I can't talk today. Let's go ahead and cleanse the air a little bit before we start with today's collective. Today feels like a fairy day. I'm not sure why, but we're going to be using fairy decks in our readings. If you are not open to explicit art, then I would suggest you just hear this one, but don't watch it, because I'm using a sexual deck for clarifiers. And you may not like that. So let's get started with today's collective story, see what comes up. What is the message? Okay, I'm going to do 3 of these. We've got Home Sweet Home, Moon's Secrets, and Too Many Dragons. Okay. Now let's read these. We're going to start with number 7. Too Many Dragons. The key word for this card is schedules. When life gets you down, it's telling you to make a change. Are you moving in too many directions and taking on too much? Do you enjoy what you are doing? It's time to put things in order. Save some sacred time just for you each day. Step back and prioritize the obligations in your life. Do all tasks in the spirit of joy. A job done without joy is of no benefit to anyone. Release all worries into the wind of transformation. It's okay to cast away a few dragons. When you have too many things on your mind, too many directions in which to go, you tend to stress the body. It is important to release from your life things that are not in your best interest. If you are one who is caught in the "if I don't do it, who will" trap, release everything you do not need to do, and you will soon see that others will take up the slack. It may be their lesson. It may be their lesson they need for their growth. Ask yourself why you hang on to these tasks. Are you trying to be a super person in order to please others? Or because you feel you have to prove your worth? Or is your ego telling you that others cannot do things as well as you can? If it is something you love to do, you will know it is for you. If not, think it over. It is important to remember to not overschedule children. They need time to learn to create on their own, a time for their imagination to flow. It's good to be bored once in a while. Boredom is a time when they can explore what lies within their minds and discover their potential. Do you remember lying on your back as a child and just staring at the clouds and seeing what pictures you can see in them? This is a vital part of every child's rights, the right to daydream and to just be. Maybe it's time for you to lie in the grass and just stare up into the clouds. Okay. Number 64. Home Sweet Home. Keyword, the return. There are 3 levels to this card. 1, this card is about returning to your roots. They may involve a trip to your childhood home or to relatives. It involves thinking about old memories from the past and perhaps releasing those that are not so good. Age and life bring more understanding to events that happened in the past. The lessons are now easier to understand and to absorb. 2, this card also refers to the home where you live now. If you are not comfortable where you are living, then start looking around for a new home or start to do things to your abode to make it more comfortable. It may be time to do a little repair or decorating. Freshen things up a bit. 3, for those who are ready to hear it, this card is about awareness. Awareness in the sense is about reaching that point in your spirituality when you suddenly feel your connection to the one source. This is when you truly understand that you are connected to spirit and always have been and always will be. It's the knowing that you're a part of something much greater than just your physical being here on earth. It is a knowing that goes to the core of your being. You have an integral role in all of existence. Once you begin to understand your own divinity, you begin to be kinder and to live life fuller and to be grateful for all that comes into your life. This card says that we all go home when our voyage on earth is finished. This is not a card about death, and it makes no predictions of such. It simply asks you to recognize your divine self. With this recognition comes a peace unlike any you have ever known. It's as if you have been absorbed into the glowing white energy of creation. Although we all go back to the source when we leave our physical body, we do not lose our individuality. So do not fear this happening. Be in peace. Be comforted in the knowledge that you always have a home waiting for you. Now, number 29 is Moon Secrets. Let's see. Number 29. Keyword cycles. Life is all about cycles. Creation depends on cycles. The cycles that create life on Earth are meshed with those that create and run the universe. We are all aware of the moon cycles and the effects they have upon life on Earth. From our tides to our reproductive cycles, the moon has great influence upon our lives. For certain, the universe also has many other cycles that influence us. Everything in existence is cyclic in one form or another, or it could not exist. Cycles bring order to the universe and to our lives. There is a season for everything. Everything must happen on its own time. A cycle forms a circle, which symbolizes continuance of cosmic energy flow. The energy that animates each of us is never ending. It was in the beginning and will ever be. It can change forms, but it cannot be destroyed. Learn to know the cycles that affect you. Sense them. Pay attention and notice all the cycles around you in your life. The seed that sprouts and grows has a cycle. Day and night are cyclic. You breathe in and you breathe out. What all these cycles tell you is that there is order in the universe and there is order in your life. You just have to acknowledge the order and flow with it. Don't fight it. Know that when you relax into life, things begin to work more smoothly, as you are no longer fighting against the universal energy patterns, but moving within them. Interesting. So, the question now remains, how does this work with the collective of today? Talking about schedules, talking about home, talking about cycles. So let's look at today's collective and see how it all plays out. How does this fit into today's collective? Queen of Cups, first one. Let's see, what else? Uh-oh. Page of Wands reversed, to the Princess of Spring reversed. Prince of Winter upright. That's already 3 people. Or 3 court cards, I should say. 4 of Winter. The Moon. And the Hermit. With the 7 of Summer. 7 of Summer says, no more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. Follow your passion. Time to take action. So, this could be regarding a creative endeavor. You know, I need to check if I never checked if the book that comes with this one gives us a meaning for the reversals. Let's see. Spring. No. Okay, never mind. So we have, I think that today's collective is about this Queen of Summer. Somebody who's loving, comforting, emotional, and intuitive. Listen to your heart, intuitive insights you can trust, taking care of others, perhaps too much. Taking on too many responsibilities. Possibly related to the home. But there's something within this queen that she would like to do. and that she hasn't been able to. In fact, after the time to take action, we have the Eight of Summer, which is the Seven and the Queen, and it is the desire for a more meaningful life, choosing to make major life changes. So, if this was upright, this would be somebody who is going after their dreams, doing something that expands their horizons, letting their creativity take flight. So when it's reversed, it's saying the Queen is not doing this. However, we have Prince of Winter, intellectual, determined, focused, and impulsive. Seek out an intellectual solution to your problem, the need to act quickly and decisively, sudden or unexpected changes. So this is not a person. This is a sudden change coming in to this Queen's life. Four of Winter. Set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep, or a vacation. So this could go one of two ways. Either one, this Queen who has creative ideas goes through a specific, sudden and unexpected change, and it leads to her feeling like she needs to rest, like she needs to recover. Hopefully it's not an illness or anything like that, but whatever it is, it puts her in this place of needing to sleep a lot. And for a while, because this is Five Swords, it could feel like a blockage. It could feel like being detained. But it also could mean, the other part of this could mean that while she is slumbering, she could be getting the moon coming out with moon secrets, could be in dreams. She could be getting responses to questions that she had from in the form of dreams, or getting answers in meditation, things like that. Because look at this, the moon says powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. So through this downtime that she's going to have, it could be where she realized, I can't be procrastinating anymore. I have to be decisive. I have to stop overanalyzing, because she wants more out of life. The Hermit, find or be a mentor. Take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. So either the Queen of Summer has something that she can teach others, or she has something she wants to learn. Let's see. Clarify Queen of Summer. Page of Pentacles. Clarify Queen of Summer. Seven of Wands. The Death card. With the Magician. Okay. So I definitely feel that the Queen is manifesting forward movement. We have Page of Pentacles here. So again, I don't know if the Queen is trying to learn something, if she is the page, or she's trying to find Page of Pentacles, which means students. With the Seven of Wands, whatever blockage she used to feel towards either learning or teaching, that's changing. She's starting to accept the fact that she has to listen to her intuition, that life is going her way, and she needs to stop overanalyzing it, stop procrastinating, stop freaking out. Clarify Princess of Spring reversed. We get the Eight of Wands, the Chariot. Clarify Princess of Spring reversed. The Two of Pentacles. And the Ace of Wands. With the Page of Wands. I love this Page of Wands. Look at that. This is what's required of this Queen right now. Surrender. Of just letting go. I feel like this is somebody who's used to taking care of others. Not only did she come out with too many dragons, which means she's got a lot on her plate, but even this card of the Queen of Summer said taking care of others perhaps too much, because she usually does. Because she's such a great caretaker, she's such a great nurse. People look to her for comfort, for help, for assistance. So Eight of Wands here, I feel part of what's holding her back is she feels that this is selfish. This is an indulgence. Her following her dreams, following her desires makes her feel selfish. But I love that we have the Chariot here, because something lights up within her and she's like, you know what? I need to stop worrying about whether it's selfish or not. Why am I hesitating? Why am I afraid? Because here we have someone that really desires this woman, but you see how he's kind of like, his body language tells you he's hesitant to even touch her or approach her, but he desires her. Whatever it is she desires, the different life, the better life, she hesitates because she's like, oh, am I selfish? But look, there's a lot of passion. I love that this is the deck I was drawn to, because it tells me that there's a lot of passion that's been repressed in this queen, and it's coming up. She can't be always repressing it. It's exhausting her. Clarify Prince of Winter. We get the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles, with the Hanged Man. So, whatever was holding her back was her fear, was her thoughts that pursuing what she wants is selfish, it's self-indulgent, it's not helpful to other people, yada, yada, yada. But with Six of Pentacles here, this could be the energy of somebody assisting. But it feels, I'm going to tell you what, whoever this person is, because I feel like it is somebody. I wasn't sure if it was an event, but it might be an actual person. They're coming in to help. But I feel like there's going to be like some tension between these two. They're going to get close emotionally. They're going to get close. I don't know that they're going to cross the line though, because this one, the Knight of Pentacles, indicates that you need to wait for the fruit to ripen to enjoy it. Which means that both of these people might come together in business, but it's not going to be oh, now I'm in love with this person, now I'm in a relationship with it. It's not. It's going to go slow. It's going to be like a slow burn type of connection. Clarify Four of Winter. Five of Pentacles. Two of Swords.